Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I thought I would do a type of story time video because I don't know if I've ever done one of these or if I have done one, and it's been a long time since I did my last one, but I feel like I've never done one of these before, but I'm not too sure. But today there's going to be lots of different stories about the same topic, and you can probably already read the title, but I am going to be telling you guys some of the most embarrassing stories of me about my period. So most embarrassing period stories, because there's been quite a lot for me. So thankfully I've remembered them all because they were all so embarrassing. And I thought I would share them with you guys because that's how nice I am. I like to share my embarrassment with you, so you're welcome. But anyways, so yeah, I have got quite a few stories, and it's going to be quite traumatic for me to go back to these times, but oh well, I'll live with it. But anyway, so for the first story, it will be about the first time I got my period. Now, I got my period probably, I think I was either 12 or 13. I got it pretty young. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 12. It was for my dad's birthday, for his 40th birthday. We went down the coast, and it was in February, so it was summertime, and we went down the coast with a ton of my family, and so many other people went as well. And for one of those days that we were down at the coast, we were going to go to one of the theme parks down there. We were going to go to Wet n Wild, and it just so happens that on our way down to the Gold Coast, I got my period for the first time, and I was like, oh my god, what is happening? And so unfortunately I couldn't go to Wet n Wild. We had to go to Movie World instead, but other people went to Wet n Wild, and then we went to, me, my cousins and my sister, we went to Movie World, but then other people also went to Wet n Wild. Actually no, I think my sister went to Wet n Wild. I don't remember. But yeah, I went to Movie World because I couldn't go to Wet n Wild because I got my period for the first time. So yeah, that was great. So my mum kind of had to cover it up for me, as to why we were going to Movie World instead, or as to why some of us were going to Movie World instead of going to Wet n Wild. I don't remember what she said, but I'm sure my cousins were confused, why can't we go to Wet n Wild? Why do we have to go to Movie World? But obviously I didn't want to tell them because it was obviously a little bit embarrassing for me. So yeah, it was just one of those moments when I was just oh my god, what is happening to me? Why is this happening now? I always get my periods when I go on holidays, so it's just always just such bad timing. I don't know why. When I went to Hamilton Island, I got my period the day we got there. Why does this happen to me? It always happens. It sucks. And I didn't swim the whole time we were in Hamilton Island because I got my period the day we got there. Why? Why is my body like this? It's so annoying. But yeah, so that was the first time I got my period, which wasn't too embarrassing, but I was just kind of traumatized by it because I knew it was going to happen soon, but I didn't know it was going to happen then. And yeah, it was just awful. So and then one other time I got my period was when I was on holiday, and I'm pretty sure it was that same year as well, but I don't know if it was that same year. I don't remember. Actually, I think it was, or maybe it was a year later. I don't know. But we went on a cruise with another family friend of ours, all family friends I should say. We went with another family, so there were 8 of us. We went with them and their 2 daughters, who we've known them for I've known them for my whole life pretty much. So them and our me and my sister grew up with their daughters basically, so I've known them forever. So we went on this big family cruise with them, and on that cruise I got my period, so yay, awesome. And we were on one of the islands, and I don't remember which island it was. We went around, it was a cruise that went to Vanuatu, and on one of the islands I needed to change my pad like you do, and there were literally no toilets on the island. So what I had to do was I had to go with my mum, because I was only like 12 or 13 years old here, and so I had to go with my mum, go behind a tree and change. Like, it was so embarrassing. I was like, oh my god, what if someone sees me? And there were literally no toilets on this island. Like, I was like, seriously? Well, there were no toilets like near where we were. We were on just like this island. I was just like, oh my god, why does this stuff happen to me? And my mum was like holding up a towel for me, and I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Like, it was awful. It was so traumatic for me. So it was terrible. I hated it. So another time when we were on holiday, but we were coming back from holiday. Again, like I said, I always get my period when we go on holidays. It's just, I don't know why that happens. But yeah, it was when we were coming back from America. We went to America for a month, and thankfully I got my periods before we went to America, but then we were there for a month, and so I was due to get them again. And I got them on the plane coming home. Now, the plane ride from Los Angeles to Brisbane is 13-14 hours, and thank God I had packed a pad in my purse, because if I hadn't, I would have been in such huge trouble. I would have been like, oh my god. So I had to use that pad for the rest of the flight, and there was still quite a lot of the flight to go, and it was just like, oh my god, if I didn't pack this pad, I would have been like so traumatized. It would have been awful. And so thankfully when we landed, we finally landed after a awful super long flight. I just like went straight to the bathroom and it was just terrible. Like, that was one of the worst moments, I think, was when I was on the flight and I went to the toilet, and then I saw that I had got my period. I was like, oh my god. And I didn't like take my pad with me because I didn't know I was going to get it. And then I had to go back to the toilet to get my pad. But thank God I packed that pad with me, because if I hadn't, oh, it just would have been so traumatic and so awful. I wouldn't know what I would do, but I wouldn't know what I would have done. Like, it was so bad. So yeah, those are a few of the most embarrassing stories of me getting my period. Those are like the ones that I remember the most clearly, because they were so traumatizing and so just like horrible. And yeah, so those are the ones that I think are like the best ones. So yeah, if you have any more, like even more embarrassing period stories, let me know, because then that will make me feel less bad about myself for those moments in my life. But those are some of the most like embarrassing and like most traumatic moments for me, and it was just like, oh, I just never want to go back to those moments ever again. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time video. If you guys want more of these videos, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Alright, bye guys.